Today let me share 15 slightly unusual tasks that you can accomplish in the next week to help you move your property business forwards. Hi, my name is Tony Daw from Your First Four Houses, and I teach people how to build a small property portfolio that generates a great income for them so they can give up the day job if they wish, because they're now financially free. If this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that bell notification icon so that you don't miss out on any of the free content that I give you each and every week. So this video is all about taking shed loads of action, because that's the only way you're ever going to achieve any results. We all know that. So I wanted to give you 15 tasks that you could potentially accomplish in the next 7 days to drive your property business forwards. I'm not suggesting you do all of them, but I would love it if you could start to tick off some of these. We've got a lot to get through, so let's dive straight in. The first one is to brainstorm your trading name, because I think this is really important. Now, I'm not suggesting that you trade as a business. You need to speak to an accountant about that. But I think to have a name kind of grounds you. It kind of anchors you and puts you out there so that when you're dealing with estate agents, letting agents or whatever, they can see that you're trading as a professional person. Number 2 is to design your logo. I really do think you need one of these. There's loads of places that you can go out and do this. Fiverr is a great place to start. You won't necessarily pay £5 or $5. You might pay £20, £30, something like that. But there's some fantastic graphic designers on there. Also check out Design Crowd. Number 3 is to attend an auction and prepare to bid as if you're going to buy a property there. Why would you want to do that? Well, do you know what? You should be going to auctions. You really should. There are auctions all around you. You should be attending. But very importantly, you need to check out and do some due diligence on some of the properties that are going through that auction and prepare as if you're about to bid. Honestly, that's the best way to learn. And very importantly, follow up after in a few months down the line to see what actually happened with that property. And lo and behold, no properties sell at auction. You need to jump on those. You need to connect with that seller and see if you can create some kind of a win-win deal. Order your business cards. If you haven't got them, you need to do this today. I talk about business cards a lot, but honestly, if you haven't got business cards, you're really missing a trick. It's a fantastic opportunity to put what you do in front of potential investors, what you do in front of potential sources. Honestly, you need to get business cards. No excuses. Go and get them done today. Calculate the return on investment on 10 random properties. Now, I know I talk about return on investment an awful lot, but you do need to understand how to calculate this. And if you want to check out this video here, it will show you exactly how to do this calculation. But go and choose 10 random properties that are on Rightmove right now and go and calculate as accurately as you can do what that return on investment is going to be. It's a fantastic thing to practice. And obviously, when you're actually starting to go out there and look at genuine deals, you'll be in a far better position to be able to evaluate which one is the best deal. Work out your minimum to survive number. Now, I've actually produced something called a financial freedom planner. Again, if you want to check out this link, it will help you understand what that's all about. But you do need to understand what the minimum number is that you need to bring in each month, because that's the target you need to hit in order to be financially free. Book a copy with someone who can help you move forwards. Now, when I say this, it could be a property investor with cash waiting to invest, obviously. It could be a property sourcer, somebody who could potentially find you those deals. Or just somebody who could help you on your property journey. Obviously, maybe a coach, maybe a mentor, or maybe just somebody that's in the same kind of place that you're in, and you can kind of help each other and push each other forwards. Speak to an accountant. You really must do this. You need to do this week. Honestly, you need to understand very clearly whether you're trading as a business or whether you're trading in your own name. No excuses. It will cost you a little bit of money, not a lot, but you need to know this. Go and book that call right now. You need to walk your investment area and you need to look for places to add genuine, tangible value. Now, I did an entire mini course on this. Again, you might want to check out this link, which will run you through all of that. But honestly, there are deals all around you. I always say that there's a deal within a mile's radius of your area, which is a fantastic opportunity for you. You just haven't spotted it yet, I would respectfully suggest, because you haven't walked your area. Write out a list of all the potential JV partners that you know. So sit down, take this seriously. It might start with family, it might start with friends, but who do you know who might potentially have a little bit of money sitting in the bank, earning a pathetic return, who might really appreciate earning a far greater return by maybe getting involved with a deal with you? I'm not suggesting that you contact them right now, but at least start to write out that list. Attend a property networking event this week. Honestly, there are so many wonderful people that go along to property networking events. I should know, I kind of ran Bournemouth PIN for 6 years. PIN is a great place to start. There's also PPN and also loads of other independent networking events out there, places where you can find potential investors, potential sources, but also build a little bit of property-based education as well. Go and view 3 properties this week. Now I mean actually walk through the doors of those properties. Now I appreciate that if you're maybe somebody who's got no money to invest and you really don't know where to start and you're literally at the starting point of this property journey, that may seem like a little bit of a challenge, but I would honestly encourage you to go and see 3 properties anyway. If you do so, you'll learn so much from the process of kind of interacting with the estate agent, hopefully speaking directly to the seller as well. Honestly, if you find a fantastic deal, there are loads of people around you who could potentially fund that deal, but you're not going to find it unless you're going out and doing viewings. Go and check your credit rating, and can I suggest you do that as soon as possible? If you go and use Noddle, I'll put the link in the description box below. It's a completely free service and it will tell you right now what your credit rating is. If it's perfect, fantastic, move on. But if there are a couple of issues, see if you can dig in a little bit deeper and find out what those issues are. Maybe you can contact the person that's actually put the issue on there and maybe you can rectify it, thereby boosting your credit rating, which means you're going to potentially have access to better mortgages and lower interest rates. Go and book an NLA foundation course. Honestly, you'll learn so much. In fact, the NLA do lots of different types of courses. You might want to check out 1 or 2 of the others as well. They give you really good core educational value for not a lot of money. I honestly think most people out there would really benefit from doing that type of training. Again, I'll put the link in the description box below so you can find out a little bit more about that. And lastly, why not book a strategy call with me? I honestly think you'd find this helpful. Having a clear understanding of which is the best strategy for you and having that understanding as early as possible in your property journey is obviously going to really help you to focus down on only taking the right actions, on only completing the right tasks, and in this way you're going to move forwards as quickly as possible. I put together a 50-point checklist that runs you through all the different tasks that you need to take before buying that next investment property. Simply click the link here or in the description box below to download your copy today.